Longer knees can be bent. Close the eyes or soften the gaze. Start to deepen the inhale. See if you can lengthen the exhale. Nice big breath. As you deepen the breath, start to gently press spine, piece by piece, a little bit deeper into the mat. Nice and gentle, but firm. Imagine your ceiling. Welcome. Come on in. I set up the mat for you. You're sealing any gaps between your spine and the earth. Notice the fingers. Notice any clenching or holding wrists and the fingers, and gently let it go, stretching the fingers long. Maybe your palms are face down towards the earth, or maybe they reach towards the sky, but the fingers are long and connecting with the earth. Notice the hips. And let them get heavy. Notice if you're holding there. Allow them to melt a little bit more into the ground. Continue this gentle body scan bit by bit with every bit of your body that's touching the earth, gently allowing it, inviting it to relax and let go. And the breath continues nice and long. If you'd like, you can set intention here for your practice, or you can just continue focusing on the breath. Big inhale. Long, slow exhale. If your knees are bent, you can start to windshield wiper the legs, nice and slow. If your legs are long, maybe you start to curl the toes away from you, pointing the toes. For us with knees bent, we're going to slowly make our way there, stretching the legs away from us all the way till they're as straight as they can be, nice and long, pointing the toes away. Take a couple breaths here, straight long legs, toes pointing away, and then keeping your arms on the floor, a little snow angel, and the arms to a T, and then behind the head, and stretch the fingertips away from you, nice and long. And as tall as you've been all day, stretch the fingertips away from you, the toes away from you. A few deep breaths here. And then on an exhale, bring the knees to the chest. Give them a big hug. And then send the legs back out long. Walk the feet to the right side of the mat. And grab the left wrist with the right hand. Take a little banana or crescent stretch here on the floor. Just waking up the side body. Extending. If you want, you can cross the left foot over the right. Couple breaths here. And let it go. Bring it back to the midline. Wiggle the fingers. Take 2 ankle circles. And then walk the feet over to the left side and grab the right wrist with the left arm. Again, option to cross the feet over each other for a deeper stretch. And wherever you are, make sure both shoulders are relaxed. You're not crunching the shoulder towards the ear. And just lengthening the space between the ribs and the hips. Nice long waist. Feel that breath get longer. And then relax it towards the middle. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. And we are going to, do we all have straps? Make sure. Grab our straps. You a strap, me a strap. You have them? Here. Okay, so stay on your backs. I just jumped up, grabbed the straps. And place the strap around the ball of the right foot. And send that right leg out long. If you're feeling any lower back issues or sciatica today, you can keep the left knee bent for this. Otherwise, see if you can straighten the left leg out as well. Place the left hand on the left hip, keeping it on the floor. And really press the ball of the foot into the strap towards the ceiling. And then see if you can start to send your heel towards the ceiling and see how that feels. That should feel nice in the calves. I'm going to be here for a few breaths. Place both straps into the right hand and let that right leg fall out to the right side. Make sure the left hip stays on the floor. Keep kicking that heel away from you. Very good. Very good. If the hip starts to come up, then that means you've gone too far. And then gently bring it through the midline and across to the other side. It doesn't have to be a big twist. This is more a stretch for the outer right hip. Again, you're imagining you're sending that right heel away from you. So you're really pointing that heel away from you, not the toes. It should feel nice in your right hips. And then return the leg to center. Send the left leg up to meet it. Pull on the straps and send both of your heels towards the ceiling. When you're ready, bring the right foot down and option to keep that knee bent. If your back is feeling sensitive today, or the right leg can be straight, left leg is straight, heel towards the ceiling. Keep the breath long, shoulders relaxed. And that right foot is still active, it's still flexed. It's not just limp. And then bring both straps to the left hand, stretch the leg out to the left side. And same thing, bring it across the midline, straps come to the right hand. Bring it over to the left side, and it doesn't have to go far, just enough for you to feel that stretch in the lower back, left hip, heel pressing away. And bring the leg back to center. Take the strap off. Give the knees a hug. And then place both heels on the ground about hip distance apart. Palms can come to the earth, to the mat, and send those fingers away from you, rolling the shoulders back. Again, feeling that connection between the body and the mat, posturing those shoulders down, that upper back down. Neck is long, nice and proud. Chin towards the ceiling. Take a few breaths here. And start to send the heels towards the mat. Feel the strength of your heels pressing into the earth and how that feels throughout the legs. And then on inhale, just tilt the pelvis in, tuck the tailbone in, exhale, release. Inhale, tuck the tailbone in, exhale, release. You feel this motion, know it's always accessible to you to return if bridge doesn't feel good for you today. Always an option to just inhale, tucking the tailbone in, and then releasing. Otherwise, on the next inhale, slowly lift the hips off the mat. Big breath at the top. Exhale through the nose or the mouth. Press those heels into the ground, strong legs. And bring it back down on an exhale. And again, inhale, lift. Hips come up, back comes up. You don't have to go high, just keep the movement strong. Take a couple breaths and then bring it down. And one last time, lift the hips. Maybe you take a bind, bringing the fingertips behind the lower back, pulling them away from you. Make sure that neck stays long. You're not bringing the chin to the chest. And then let it all go. Hips come to the ground, back comes to the ground. Give the knees a hug. Roll side to side. When you're ready, roll over to the right side, come in fetal position. We're slowly going to meet on our forearms and our bellies, coming to Sphinx, twist around, face you. Go. Coming into Sphinx, elbows underneath the shoulders, legs can be apart for now. Press through the upper part of the feet into the floor. Press the forearms into the mat. Neck is long. Big inhale in here. Exhale. And then walk the forearms over to the right side. There we go. Not lengthening in the side body. And slowly walk it over to the left. And return to center. Notice how this feels. Elbows under the shoulders, forearms pressing into the floor. Feel the strength, the connection. We're going to be returning to this shape in different forms throughout our practice. And slowly bring the palms underneath the shoulders. Baby cobra, coming into all fours. Go into a little bit of a cat-cow. Spread the fingertips wide. Knees underneath the hips. Inhale. Cow, relaxing the belly, arch the back, eyes to the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. Round the shoulders, round the back. Tuck the tailbone in. Moving nice and slow. Keep flowing here in your cat-cow. I'm just going to get up and lock the door. Guys, keep going. Start to introduce shapes into your cat-cow outside the traditional form. Maybe you sway your hips side to side. You create circles with your shoulders or your hips. Maybe one side needs more attention today. Explore, see what feels good. This is your practice, your body, your time. And when you're ready, let's meet in a neutral spine. Tucking the tailbone in, palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hip points. Inhale, left arm comes out to a T. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, arm comes out to a T. Exhale, thread the needle one more time. Inhale, it comes out to a T, and then thread the needle. And you can rest the left ear on the floor. You can place a block underneath there, whatever feels good. Warming up the upper body. Return to a neutral spine, and again, inhale, right arm comes out. Thread the needle 3 times until you're ready to rest. And return to center. And you're slowly going to bring the right leg over. Sorry. We're going to come into pigeon. So keeping your hips facing forward. Right leg can be parallel to the mat if that keeps your hip forward. If it opens up your hip too much, see if you can want to keep it at a 45-degree angle to start off with, and then work your way on getting the leg more parallel with the mat. Keeping the heart open, palms or fingertips on the floor. Open the heart, roll the shoulders back. Neck is nice and long at first. Take a couple breaths up here. If your left knee is feeling sensitive, you can place a blanket down there, if you need one. And slowly come back down onto those forearms and relax the weight of the head. Let's take a few breaths here. And you can stay here. You can come back onto fingertips, or palms, and the heart open. And see how it feels to bring the left leg up and down, up and down. Very good. And then if it feels okay, bring it up and reach back and grab it with the right hand. If there's any pain, any pinching, place that leg back down. Rise, twist a little bit, open the heart. And let it all down. Let's come back to our cat-cow. And when you're ready, bring that left leg parallel or 45 degrees or somewhere in between. I'm going to do it somewhere in between. Send the right leg behind you. Slowly coming into pigeon. Again, take a breath up here at the top, opening the heart. And if everything feels okay, experiment with coming down to forearms. A deeper stretch down here. And let go of the back of the head. Chin to chest. You'll look great. If you want a more relaxing practice, you can stay here. If you want to get a bit of a stretch in that lower body and the quads, you can come back to fingertips or palms. Start pumping that right leg up and down. And then see if you can reach out your left fingertips. Hold it for a twist. Don't collapse into the right arm. And let it go. Walk the knees out wide. Take a child's pose. Forehead to the floor. Palms rest at the base of the head. Remember, the space is always available for you whenever you need it. If you want to reflect, take a break, or catch your breath, the shape is always here for you. The space is always here for you. Bring the fingertips back down to the ground. Inhale, look up, and let's make our way to downward facing dog. Okay, inhale in here, exhale through the mouth, cleansing breath. Pedal the feet, send the hips to the ceiling. Peel yourself away from the mat, from the upper body, pressing the fingertips in and really pressing that upper body open. Inhale, look up, walk the feet to meet the hands, rest the belly on the thighs, Uttanasana, forward fold. You can stay still, or you can trace shapes in front of your feet. Maybe you grab the elbows, your option. Just keep that belly on the thighs, back body's heavy. And then inhale, look up, palms come to the calves. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. And then slowly come all the way up. Inhale, fingertips reach toward the ceiling. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway up, flat back. Exhale, release, bless you. Come all the way up. Fingertips reach towards the ceiling. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, release. And slowly roll all the way up. Reach for the ceiling. Maybe you take a baby back bend. Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway up. Exhale, release. All the way up. Taking your sun salutations at your own pace. Try to sync the movement to the breath. Exhaling as you release down. Inhaling as you come all the way up. Fingertips reach towards the ceiling. One more time, wherever you are. A big inhale. And then exhale. Anjali Mudra, hands to heart. Close the eyes. Meet in Tadasana. Hands can stay at the heart or fall to the side. Try to be still, breathing in stillness. Resist any urge to fix your clothes, your hair, or stretch, and just be here still. Big deep breaths. And start to notice again, spine, the body. Maybe you send that tailbone towards the floor, roll the shoulders back. Feel the head get longer, neck is prouder, roll the shoulders back. Imagine you're shooting like rays of light or energy or something from your fingers where it forces them to be as straight as possible, long as possible, opening the palms. Couple breaths here. And remember the intention you set for yourself earlier today. Maybe you whisper yourself something like, I am strong, or some affirmation that you can return to. Open the eyes, shake out the legs, grab the blocks. I'm going to walk to the side of my mat, but you guys should stay at the front of your mat so I can see most of you at the same time. We're going to do pigeon again, but this time standing. And so have your blocks in front of you at the top of your mats. I'm gonna do it this way to face you. And you see me? Starting with our feet, do a little warm up. Starting with our feet all the way together, zip them all the way together. Let's do some chair pose, warming up the back body. Inhale, fingertips reach up, exhale, sit back. A squat, but you're pressing your knees in together, arms reach out wide, open the heart. Very nice. Those nice long fingers again. And return to stand. One more time. Sit back. Option to keep the arms out, reaching out, or maybe they come to the heart and we take a twist. Left elbow to right knee. Return to center, but stay in your chair, Utkatasana, and then right elbow to left knee. This side might feel different. Return to center, slowly come all the way up. Feet are hip distance apart. And let's start with the right foot. Get nice and heavy in the right foot. Hands can be on the hips. And slowly start to bring that left foot up. And see if you can bring it over like we did in our pigeon on the floor. Very good. Left ankle on the right foot. And I should have said this first, but find something in the room that's not moving that you can focus your eyes on. So maybe a point in the curtain behind me. I'm going to be looking at that rectangle. Standing here, sorry, nice and tall. And then sit back into the standing leg, coming into chair. You can come in and out of this pose as much as you want, or you can do a two-legged chair. Press the fingertips into each other. That'll actually help you with your balance. Strong elbows. Take a breath, open the heart, and then slowly bring the fingertips to the blocks and let go of the weight of the head. And hip opener, or a big hip opener, actually. Inhale, look up. And we're going to come up and see if you can keep your left leg up as you come up. You can bring it up like this, and then let it go. Shake it out. Very good. One more hip opener before we go into our warrior flow. All right, coming back, feet are hip distance apart. Roll the shoulders back, tailbone to the floor. This time we get heavy in the left foot. Again, option to just come into two-legged chair, Utkatasana. Otherwise, inhale, bring the leg up. Focus your gaze on something that's not moving. That'll help you with your balance. And when you're ready, sit back into your one-legged chair or standing pigeon. Very good. Come in and out of it. One leg's going to be harder than the other. Most of us have a preferred side, and then there's the daily imbalances that pile on with how we move about the day. Roll the shoulders back wherever you are. And then go for the blocks. I think this is my harder side because I feel some pain here, some stiffness. Let the neck get long. And then slowly look up. And we're going to come up, try to keep that right knee up. Take a breath, and then let it go. And we're going to go straight into our, start with warrior one on the left side, step the left foot forward, right foot comes back, hands can be on the hips as you bend the left knee, and the right foot is going to be at like a 45-degree angle. Press through all four corners of the feet, arms can come up. Inhale, bring the elbows down, exhale, send them up. I'm staying straight ahead for now. Fingertips come up and then interlace them behind the head, lean back, open the heart, look at the ceiling, press into all four corners of both feet. And then slowly look forward. Hands come to the hips, straighten the front leg, shorten your stance. I'm gonna come into pyramid pose, option to use blocks, but you're falling over straight legs. Inhale, look up. And slowly walk the feet out wide. Turn the feet at a 45-degree angle. Flat back like we did in Ardha Uttanasana. And then come all the way up. Fingertips reach towards the ceiling, 5-point star. Big inhale, exhale, sit back, squatting. Very nice, coming to goddess pose. Arms can be straight, or you can take cactus arms or a mudra, whatever feels good, or hands can be at the heart. Nice. Take a couple breaths here. And then come back up into your 5-point star. Hands come to the hips. Point the right foot straight forward. Left foot stays at 45-degree angle. Warrior one, right side. So you can turn to face me if that's easier. I'll make my way across the room. Yep, warrior one. Right knee's bent. Hands are straight up. Very good. And if you're struggling to keep your hips facing forward, maybe you shorten the stance. I'm going to come around the room. Turn you guys. Very good. Good. Yep, very good. Very good. You can bring your left foot a little bit closer to you. There you go. Good. Same thing that if you want to bring your heel flat, you bring your left foot a little bit. Oh, you're good. Right. And then we're going to do the same thing. Inhale, elbows to waist. Exhale, fingertips to ceiling. Elbows to waist. Fingertips to ceiling. And when you're ready, if it feels good today, bring the fingertips behind the head. Open the elbows, lean back. Stargazer, look up at the ceiling. Keep that right knee pointing straight forward. And then straighten both legs, look straight ahead. Hand to the hips. Shorten the stance, coming into pyramid pose on the left side. So using your fingertips, walking towards the side of the mat. Walk the feet out nice and wide. Feet are parallel. We're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. Pressing through the outer edges of both feet. Inhale, look up. Point the left foot forward. Keep the right foot as it is at a right angle. Left foot point straight forward. And cartwheel the arms up into a warrior two. Take a few breaths here. Really good. Point that left knee. Arms can come up to shoulder distance, but not higher. And peel the pinkies away from you. If you're feeling like you're not very balanced, you can bring the right foot closer to you. All right, very good. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back. Couple breaths here. And then return to warrior two. A couple breaths here. We're going to do the slow at first, and then we're going to move faster. Forearm to knee. There you go. Try to keep that right arm straight. Straighten the elbow. And then return to warrior two. Probably stick a warrior two at this point. Straighten the leg. Trikonasana. Hand can come to a block. Left hand can come to a block. There you go. Or it can reach towards the floor. Open the heart, open the hips. And then right hand to the block, reverse Trikonasana. And then return to warrior two. And okay, let's meet for a second and a break. You guys got that? We're gonna move through it quicker. We're gonna go back and forth, back and forth. We're gonna do the same thing on the right side first to even it out. So point that right foot forward, left foot at a right angle. But we're gonna go in and out of warrior two and different variations of our warriors. We're gonna do the same thing right now. I'll guide you on this side, same pace. And then we're just gonna go one breath, one breath, one breath at your pace, explore what feels good. And I'll walk you guys through it as well. So bend the right knee, warrior two on this side. Open the heart. And you can stay facing the front if it's easier. You want to switch? Yep. You guys all want to. There you go. All right. Reverse warrior. Straighten the right arm. Warrior two. Extended side angle pose. Warrior two. Feel the arms back. Straighten the front leg. Trikonasana, right side. Take a couple breaths here. And then switch the hands. Left hand comes to the block. Right hand can go to the hip or the ceiling. And let it go. Take a wide angle forward fold. Cleansing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale, look up. Keep a block on each side. And we're slowly going to come into warrior two on the left side. Take your time getting here. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Take a full breath here. Exhale. Return to warrior two. Side angle pose. Warrior two. Trikonasana. Open the heart. Reverse Trikonasana. Right hand comes to the block or the earth. And then fingertips crawl along the floor. Coming into frame. Then right knee, bending the right knee. And then warrior two on this side. Take a breath. Reverse warrior. Warrior two. Side angle pose. Warrior two. If this is too fast, you can spend more time in one specific pose, Trikonasana, and explore the expression of that pose for you today. Reverse Trikonasana, or sorry, revolve Trikonasana, left hand to block the earth. Hands to the earth. Get a little stretch, a little dance here. Walk yourself over back to the left side. Cartwheel the arms. Warrior two. Open the heart. Reverse warrior. Warrior two. Side angle pose. Warrior two. Trikonasana. Straight legs. Right hand reaches towards the ceiling. And then switch hands. Right hand comes down, left hand to the hip or towards the ceiling. Bring both hands down. Bend the hips right and left with a mini skandasana. And then bend the right knee. Left foot is, there you go. Flat. Cartwheel the arms. Warrior two, right side. Oh, reverse warrior. Warrior two. Side angle pose. Warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Trikonasana. Right hand comes down to the block or the earth. Very good. And then left hand comes down to the block. Right hand towards the ceiling. And then both hands to the ground. Bend the knees back and forth. Almost like a lifted skandasana. We're not going all the way down to skandasana. We're just Bending the knees back and forth like a runner's lunge. And then inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, release. And inhale, lift all the way up. We're going to keep flowing. And there's going to be add-ons. They're optional. You can keep going in and out of your warrior two and your trikonasana. Sounds good? Inhale, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Warrior two. Side angle pose. Warrior two. Trikonasana. Open the hip, open the heart. Revolve Trikonasana. And you can keep flowing as usual right now for the revolve Trikonasana and go into the other side. Or you can bring your left hand back to the block, right hand to the hip. Bend the left knee, step the right foot forward. Play with balancing half moon. Lifting that right leg up, flexing the foot. Or keep going in and out of your warrior two flow. Option to take a balancing half moon. Option to grab the upper foot with the hand and come into sugarcane. All right, let it go. We're going to the other side. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Warrior two. Side angle pose, forearm to the thigh. Big breath. Warrior two. Trikonasana. Big breath here. Open the heart, open the hip. Stretch those fingers out even more. And then revolve Trikonasana. Left hand replaces the right. Keep flowing to the other side, or you can experiment with half moon pose, bending the front knee, bringing the left leg closer, and seeing if you can balance on just the right leg, left leg coming up. Whenever you want, you can take a break in mountain pose and child's pose or seated. If you're up here in balanced half moon pose, maybe you try to take a back bend, grabbing the upper foot with the left hand. Do it one more time. Wherever you are, choosing your warrior two, reverse warrior, side angle pose, warrior two, Trikonasana, revolve Trikonasana. The other side, warrior two, reverse warrior, side angle pose. Evening it out on both sides, wherever you are. And when you're ready, let's meet in a wide-legged forward fold. Feet are parallel. Relax the weight of the head. Press to the outer edge of the feet. Lower body is strong. Upper body is loose, relaxed. You can rest the feet on the hands or on blocks, whatever feels best for you today. Maybe you curl the hands away from you and reach towards the back of the mat. Relax the weight of your neck. And then when you're ready, bring the hands back to the front of the mat. Then the left leg back out, coming into a downward facing dog. Then last push. Take a big inhale in here. Exhale through the mouth. And keeping the feet where they are. I lied, this is the last push. Bring the forearms down, elbows underneath the shoulders. Coming into our dolphin pose. And so it's like a downward facing dog, but you're on forearms. Take a few breaths here. Bye, Deb. And slowly bring the knees to the ground. Let them come out wide. Child's pose. Nice and relaxed. Forehead melts to the ground. You guys did great work. Up. What time is it? Do you guys want to play with camel pose, or should we just do some stretches and get ready to do our yummy cool down. How do you guys feel? Want to play with camel pose? Okay, so everyone else is angry. We can just play with it just a little bit. We don't have to go into it. This is an option. If it's not part of your practice, don't go into a full expression of camel pose. It's something we've been building up to and going over in different classes. But what you can do is place your knees under your hips and then just come up here. This is a nice lower back stretch and upper back opener. Hands to the hips, roll the shoulders back. Big breath in. Exhale, send the tailbone down. You're sending it straight down. You should feel the back body get stronger here. And you can just stay here. Now notice the feet. Make sure the feet are strong and rooted in the earth. Whether you're staying here, you're moving forward. The next expression of this pose is you just lean back a little bit. Inhale, and then exhale. Let your quads bring you straight back up. And sink into the breath. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, come back straight up. Now, this is more than enough. If camel is part of your practice, it's not your first time doing it, or if you want to play with it, curl the toes underneath your feet and keep doing the same movement. And maybe the next time you lean back, you let go of the right hand, and it reaches towards your heel, and then it returns, and then the left hand. And if camel pose is part of your practice, feel free to take it at any time. Otherwise, just keep leaning back, using the strength of your quads and your core to take you back and then bring you back to center. If you're in camel pose, make sure you relax the head and open the heart, and there's no crunching in the neck. And wherever you are, return to center. And the tailbone to the ground. And let's come into a child's pose again, just to release that lower back. Now let's slowly make our way to seated, taking your time to get here. Keep your blocks near you, if you'd like, and the strap. Bring the left foot inside the right thigh, send the right leg straight out forward. Right toes are flexed. I'm going to keep a bend in my knee to protect my lower back because I have lower back issues, but you can have your legs straight as well. Up to you. And again, option 4, strap. Placing it around the ball of the foot. Inhale, look up. And slowly walk yourself down the strap with the length of the leg, keeping your neck up just a little bit at first. Open heart, straight back. Take a couple breaths here. And then relax the weight of the head. Relax the strap. Come down lower to Janu Shirshasana, head to knee pose. And slowly come up. Bring the right foot back in. Switch it with the left. And if your hips are feeling tight today, you can always put the right foot inside the left calf, otherwise inside the thigh, just not on the knee. Wrap around the left leg. Inhale, and then exhale, fall forward. Keep the heart open at first. Nice open shoulders. Take a couple breaths up here. And then let the weight of the head go. Round the shoulders, round the back. Maybe you come in deeper to your Janu Shirshasana. Big breaths. And inhale, look up, slowly come all the way up. Windshield wiper the legs a little bit. And then send both legs out long. Strap is optional, or just use your arms. Inhale, fingertips reach towards the ceiling. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Seated forward fold. Your hands can rest on your knees, your legs, your ankles, your toes, whatever feels best for you today. And slowly roll all the way up. Do some breath work, and then we'll go back to the floor for relaxation. So find a comfortable seated pose. You can sit on your bolster or a blanket, something that elevates your hips. I'm gonna sit on a bolster. You can sit on a block if the bolster's too high for you or uncomfortable. You can even place blocks underneath your knees. Get nice and relaxed. Take your time getting here. Take a cleansing breath in together. Big inhale through the nose. And then sigh it out through the mouth. We're going to do Bumblebee breath. Ashley, I think you're familiar with it. We did it earlier this week. I'm not sure who's familiar with it, but I'll walk you through. And so if you get like claustrophobic or you just don't like your hands on your face, always an option to just put your index fingers on this part of your ears. Otherwise, join me, see if this feels okay. Put the thumbs on this part, the triangle part of your ear, and then just let the fingers kind of fall on your face, and then we're gonna guide them. What's this called? The index finger is gonna be on the forehead. Let the middle finger fall somewhere between the nose and the eye, where it can rest comfortably. Ring finger by the nostrils, pinkies wherever they fall. I have short pinkies, so they're just gonna hang out here. And then you can close your eyes, that'll be more comfortable, or you can open them at first to watch me. It's up to you, but I'll guide you through my voice. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale at first through the mouth. And again, inhale through the nose. And we're gonna make a humming exhale. Again, inhale through the nose. Humming exhale. And it's like, I'm thinking, but you're humming it through the mouth. Feel like a nice vibration as it goes out. It's good for clearing sinuses, calming oneself, and cooling. Big inhale. One more time. Fingertips fall to your knees. Keep the eyes closed. Let the breath just flow naturally here. And observe any thoughts or feelings or emotions that come up. And without labeling them, just acknowledge them and let them go. Okay. We're gonna slowly make our way down to the floor. Option to use. So before we go into Shavasana, or during your Shavasana, you have an option to keep your legs on the wall, or you can build a little hedge, which is what I'm gonna do here, just so that I stay on camera. With your blocks and your bolsters, you can rest your legs on this. If you want more of an upper body opening, you can actually just put the bolster behind your back. So find your way to whatever's comfortable today. I'm going to do this. I'm going to rest my legs here. All right, very nice. I'm going to lower the lights. Take any stretches that are part of your practice or that you feel like doing today. We're slowly going to make our way to Shavasana, final resting pose, corpse pose. Time. Make your way towards the floor. If your legs are on the wall, make sure your hips are relaxed. And there's no holding or tension in the hips or lower back. Same thing if your legs are on the bolster. Big inhale, exhale, melt into the ground. And again, from that gentle body scan, notice yourself, notice your expression, notice any holding or clenching, whether it's in between your eyes. Relax the forehead or in your shoulders. Maybe you relax the neck and send your shoulders to the ground. Maybe you're still holding your hips. Let them get heavy. Relax the fingers. And let the wrists melt into the floor. Deepen the breath. Relax the jaw. Relax the feet, the legs, the thighs, the hips. And let the spine melt into the floor. And deepen the breath. Sending big, generous breaths into the chest, into the belly. And then swirling out all the way up. Deepen the breath and start to invite small, gentle movements into the body. Maybe you flex and point your toes, or open and close your fingers. Nice, small, and intentional. You can shake your head slowly to the right, and then very gently, slowly to the left. And do that a couple more times. And wherever you are, keeping your legs where they are, send the arms behind you. Stretch the arms away, stretching the fingers. Take a big breath in here. Letting the waist get longer, the belly full with air. And exhale. Do that a few times. On the next inhale, bring the knees to the chest. Give them a big hug. Bring the knees to the chest. You can be here still, or you can rock side to side. And when you're ready, let the knees fall to the right side into fetal position. And your knees fall to the right. Stretch the left arm, long. Take a breath here in fetal pose. So slowly meet back up in Sukhasana, easy seated pose. Opposite leg out front this time. Root the sit bones through the floor. Roll the shoulders back. Feel yourself get tall in your seat. Big inhale, fingertips reach towards the ceiling. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, hands to heart. Remember the intention you set for yourself earlier. Thank you for sharing your Sunday morning, your trust, and your practice with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.